Hi, I'm going to show you how to format text. Um, Expression Engine provides some simple text formatting options, which are basically a subset of the kind of text formatting options you'd have in a program like Word. In addition to being able to bold and italicize text and create paragraphs and lists and so on, the Expression Engine formatting options also allow you to create links to web pages and files. So by way of demonstration, I'm going to use this test page I've set up, and I'm going to add some basic styles to it. So let's open that within Expression Engine. And all of the formatting takes place within any window that you see which has these formatting options just at the top. Most of them are pretty self-explanatory. So if you wanted to make something bold, you simply select that word or phrase and hit the bold key. If you wanted to italicize something, just select the text and click italicize. Now, if you want to create a bullet list, all you do is enter each line of the bullet list and then select the lines that you want to turn into a bullet list, and then click the bulleted list icon here, like that. Now, if I wanted to remove those bullets, I just reselect the lines and click on the bulleted list icon. If I wanted to make them into an ordered list, a numbered list, I just ensure that they're selected, and in exactly the same way I'd click the numbered list icon. If I would like to create a subheading, all I do is select the line which I want to turn into a subheading, and then I go to this little select menu here and I click heading 2. Now you don't want to simply select the line and click bold, because if you do that it won't pick up the style that I've defined for subheadings. So let's see how our page is doing. Click submit and I'll refresh it, and as you can see it's beginning to take shape now. We've got our paragraph up here with our bold, and that's the italicized text that we specified, and here's our bullet list and the subheading. Now if I go back to Expression Engine and reopen it, let me show you how to add a link. And you do that simply by selecting the text that you want to turn into a link, and then clicking on this little world icon here. And this brings up a little window which allows me to turn this text here into a link to a page external to the St. Margaret site or within the site. So let's say that I want to make this link into this text into a link to the site's about page. I click on the link type select menu here, and I click structure pages, and what that does is that allows me to select from all of the pages within the site. So I'm interested in making that into a link to the about the school page, and then I click OK. Now if I wanted to remove that link, I'd simply put the cursor within the link text and click on unlink, and that removes it. Now say I wanted to make this into a link to a news entry not to a page, but to a news entry. I click on link type and I go down to structure listing here. Click on news. And this brings up a list of all of the news entries I've added to the site. So let's select the news entry that we want to link to. Okay, so finally let's unlink that again and just click on the link icon here again. And let's say I wanted to add a link to an external web page, say, I don't know, the BBC website homepage. All I do in that case is ensure that link type is set to URL, and then I type in the URL that I'm linking to here. And OK. So that's basically how you create links. There's one other important type of link, and that's a link to a file. So let's make this a link to a PDF document. So I select the text that I want to turn into a link, and I click on the link icon again. And then in this case, I go to Browse Server. And this opens the File Manager window. So this is the window we've been using to add images and files to the resources directory. Now, say I want to add, I want to upload a new file. I click on Upload File here, and I browse to the file that I wish to upload on my computer, this test file, PDF. Okay, and that's the file now uploaded to the web server. I just click on the OK button here, and this link here is now a link to the file that I've just uploaded. I could make the link, if I just unlink it, I could make it to a link that I've a link to a file that I've already uploaded. So I do that simply by selecting the text, click on link, click on Browse Server again, and here I can see all of the files which I've already uploaded. So I don't necessarily have to link to a new file. I can link to one that's already on the server. So that's basically how you can add links to files, links to pages, entries, and external websites. There's one final thing that I want to show you. I would advise, if at all possible, that you always enter text directly into the into Expression Engine. You can paste from an email or a Word document, but if you do that, you do risk the possibility of the text editor not recognizing the well, email programs and Word tend to format text with all kinds of unhelpful things which can clash with the formatting within Expression Engine. So there is one little feature within the text editor here which can help with that, which is the Paste from Word option here. Now, this allows me to take some text from a Word document. You can copy the text from a Word document. Then you can click on the Paste from Word icon here, and you'll get a little dialog box like this. Now what you do here is you paste the Word text into this field here, and then click OK. And once you've done that, then the assuming we had some text, that text would appear in this window, and Expression Engine will attempt to strip out all of the formatting that Word puts around the text, which can conflict with the content management system. So basically, if you're ever pasting text from Word into this content editing window, you should always use this Paste from Word icon. Otherwise, the text will not display properly if you simply just paste it in here without going through this option. Okay, that's basically how you format text. One other thing to point out is that each paragraph should be separated with a full space like that, not simply like this. If you do it like this, then the text will bunch together and be more difficult for the user to read. So if we resubmit our test page and refresh it here, you'll see that it now features the link to, in this case, the BBC website, and the link to my test file.